The first episode of Gotham aired this Monday, and while a lot of people seem to like it, I found it pretty underwhelming, and this surprised me. I was a huge fan of a DC comic book series known as Gotham Central. It was a series that dealt with the Gotham police putting down the bad guys and villains, and Batman hardly ever showed up. So when Gotham was announced, I was like, awesome! It'll be like Gotham Central plus Gordon. I'm in! So the first episode happened. It was young Jim Gordon and Harvey Bullock. They're two detectives, and they're in the worst designed police station in history. I mean, who puts the jail cells in the detective's bullpen? This is a hostage situation that would happen every day. That's just bad architecture. So after Bruce Wayne and his parents walk down a scary alley for no reason, Gordon and Bullock have to take the case. And the episode was a pretty straightforward cop procedural. Excuse me, I was a little yawny, got a little bored with this. This is something that I would expect from the creator of The Mentalist. But I think Gotham has the potential to be a lot better than its pilot episode. And here are some fixes that I would make to Gotham that could turn this from a meh show into an amazing show. Tone down the villains! Every villain in this piece is over chewing the scenery like crazy. I get that they're supposed to be Batman villains, but this is not a Joel Schumacher film. The Penguin did a decent job, but there were times in certain scenes that I thought his acting choice was to play a snotty little 5-year-old.
You want to push Fish out, huh?
That's beside the point.
Then there was the Riddler, Edward Nygma. He's a GCPD tech in the show, but he couldn't help but overact like a crazy loon in front of 2 police officers who could easily arrest him at any moment.
What's nowhere, but everywhere, except where something is?
Nothing.
What? If Gotham continues with acting like that, we're only 5 episodes from this. Put space between your actors' faces! In some of the scenes, the actors got extremely close to each other. Why does everyone talk so close to each other in Gotham? They're only inches from each other's faces. Why? There's an acting rule that says that the only time you get in someone's face is if you are going to fight them or f*** them. And on Gotham, this happened a lot. Actors getting within kissing distance of each other's faces. So please enjoy this epic montage of people in each other's faces.
Save your energy.
Increase the tempo! Some of the dialogue in Gotham was extremely heavy-handed and pretty lame.
You have a little danger in your eye. I wonder what you plan to do with that.
You'll have to wait and see.
Not only that, but it seems that the actors were directed to increase the time between lines, or either that, they needed to pad out the script for time. I'm not certain. Usually when you want to build tension in a drama, you have the actors jump on top of each other's lines. Check out this scene. Every time there is a pause, a truck convoy could drive through, and it kills the tension. Watch.
She said you had to keep me, huh?
Yes, she did. She said you were a war hero. And your daddy was a big shot DA back in the olden days. So I have to keep my trap shut and do as I'm told.
Ouch.
Riveting. Get rid of Batman! So the episode begins with basically the origin of Batman. But do you know what the problem with this is? We've seen it over and over and over again. There's no tension in this scene anymore. We know what happens. He becomes Batman. So is this just the show where Gordon has to twiddle his thumbs for 10 years until Batman shows up? Can this show even last that long? What about ratings? What we don't know in Batman lore is the motivations of Jim Gordon, and even some of the early hijinks of some of the Batman villains. Gotham should just tell us that story. We know Batman goes and fights on the ice with Liam Neeson to become Batman. And what I hope doesn't happen on this show is that they force young Bruce Wayne to dress up in ninja clothes early and become a vigilante, basically speeding up his origin. It didn't work for Smallville, it will not work here. So just focus on Jim Gordon. Let's see how he becomes the kick-ass cop that becomes Batman's best friend. And give Harvey Bullock a drink. He needs to be a lot rougher. That's how you make Gotham a kick-ass show. And those were my thoughts on Gotham. As always, you can go to majorspoilers.com for your comic book news. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Or you can go to my Patreon and help me make more videos like this. I do comic book related reviews every week. Cheers!